Hi there, and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to share with you the cards I made for the Monday collab that I'm doing with my friend Deb, who is Deb Hauk's Crafty Cottage here on YouTube, and I'll be leaving a link to her channel down below in the description box. So for the month of July we pulled out our stencils and masks to use, and this is the last Monday in July, so this will be the last installment using stencils, and then next month in August we'll choose a new tool or supply to work with. So I pulled out this 6x6 stencil from Echo Park. It is called Family Floral Stencil, and I made a couple of cards with it. This is one of the cards I made. Now I don't know, yeah, it might show up for you. I used a thin, kind of a heavier than computer paper, but not so heavy as cardstock. And this was paper I bought a long time ago at a stamp convention. The front side is shimmery yellow, a real soft shimmery yellow, and then the back side is a matte, but it's really bright. So anyway, I took the stencil and placed it over the shimmery side of the paper, and I used Distress Oxide ink in fossilized amber with a blending brush and just blended over that stencil. And then I took a punch, and I think it's about 3/8 of an inch. Yeah, it's about a 3/8 inch punch, and I punched some bronze Star Dream paper and just put those little circles in the centers of the flowers. And then I also used some of the bronze paper as a background layer. This is a 6x6 card on a white card base. This was some flowers that I stamped and colored a few years ago. These are from Heartfelt Creations, and then I just took a 1-inch punch and punched it from the bronze cardstock and added it to the center. These are popped up with foam dimensionals, and then I just had some fabric leaves in my stash and I just tucked them under the flowers. I did curl the petals downward with the bone folder on the two sunflowers there. And then for the inside, again I layered with the bronze cardstock, and then this was another Heartfelt Creations flower that I had colored several years ago. Excuse me, added a little bronze paper in the center. So that's my first card. My second card is very similar. It's a 6x6 card, but this time when I used the stencil, I ran it through my Big Shot machine with that soft matte that embosses. So I used the stencil to emboss with, and so I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but the flowers are raised. The white is debossed, the colored part is raised. And then before I removed the stencil, I went over it again with fossilized amber Distress Oxide ink. So there's a little bit of texture to the front of this card. And then again I did the little bronze circles in the centers of the flowers and some more Heartfelt Creations. Again, they were curled a little bit with the bone folder and then popped up with dimensionals, and then these were some silk leaves from my stash. And then the inside of this card is the same with the bronze layer, the white layer, and another Heartfelt Creations flower. So those are the two cards that I have to share using that stencil. I'd like to thank you for joining me, and now I'm off to create.